All right, peace to the people. Let me do this. So, while I'm waiting for people to come in, what I wanted to talk about today is I wanted to get one of my books out, and I wanted to build on that, and I wanted to tap into certain things that I say in the book that actually mean something. All right. So shout out to everybody that's gonna come in. State your name, put it in the comment section, put it in the chat room. So I may be in here. Just let y'all know I'm in here. Uh, bang. There it is. So let me do these invites. Wow. We waiting for the bill. So part of me, I'm not kind of hyped today. You already know the elements sometimes can wear you down. Just the elements of life itself. You know, it can wear you down. We all have challenges. We all have a set of challenges that we deal with. What's up, Miss Queen Nubia? I see you in here. Thank you. I think I saw you there on the Sonetter show. I think you was there supporting me. I think it was a couple people supporting me. I don't know. But I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that people are coming through. So I wanted to talk to you. You said I popped in for a bit. Thank you. I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you for that. What's up, Miss Marigo? Peace. Peace. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. So, I got one of my books that I wrote, and I want to build on that today. I want to talk about a couple of things. Pardon me. But yeah, I want to talk about a couple of things. And one of the things I want to talk about is this book that I wrote. What's up, Miss Jasmine? Hey, peace. What's up, lady? You know, one of the things that I've been talking about, I'm doing invites right now, pardon me. You know, if I had a staff to do it, I'll just go straight to the bill. But it is what it is. We work with what we work with for right now. But if you have Master Key application number 3, which is actually called the Cosmic Throne, I wanted you to go to verse 1 of this book. I wanted you to go to verse 1 of this book for a reason, and I'm gonna talk about it. They say, man, damn, Lamel, you go into your books as a reference point. That's my point exactly. That's my point exactly. You know, I've been looking at a couple people in reference to just the things they building on, and I want to say this in all due respect. I don't want to disrespect nobody if they searching for the stuff that's in the past. I don't want to disrespect your hustle, to be honest. I don't want to knock your hustle. If you're looking for what's in the past, that's cool. Go ahead. Maybe you'll find it one day. I just want to be real. Because what's unclear is the past, the present, and the future. It's all unclear for what it's worth. But we got more clarity on the now than we have of the past and the future. And we have definitely more clarity of the future than the past. I don't know. It depends on your perception. But I would think more or less for as the present, we got more clarity on all things because we see from the present moment. All right. So, with the Messiah code, it's all about setting the path for the future. It's all about making ourselves relevant and unique for the future. I'm sorry, man. All this stuff that they got us worshiping and stuff like that, more or less, is taking us off the path. It's literally taking us off the path of upgrading the mainframe consciousness. That's all I can say about it. This is really all I can truly say is taking us off our path. It's time to get back on the path. All right. So if you go to verse 1 of this, and this is what I consider to be um everything in this book is called a master key application. All right. But it is a maxim of law. That's what it is. It's a maxim of law. Now, you have different articles, and the articles are numbered. Everything is written like a law on here. This is just like a Bible, but it's just like a law book, to be honest. Every book that I write is like a law book, too. It's just not like a Bible or biblical or Quranic type or holy type of book. In reference to, it has scriptural um, dots, okay? But excuse me. This actually has laws. What's up, Miss Sharika? You can finally comment. I want you to comment like crazy, lady. But this has what we call maxims of laws. All right. Now you can practice them if you want. It depends on you. It's just like Proverbs. Proverbs are maxims of laws. It depends on if you want to utilize them or not in your life. That's why it's literally called a master key application. All right. So if you go into verse 1 of this book, if you got this book, go into verse 1 of master key application number 3. It says this. It says, it has been many ways they have tried to take us off the path. It has been many names throughout generations. The station, the throne are still one and the same. Do you understand that? So now, excuse me, now I'm going to tell y'all about the throne. The throne is the station. Okay? Now, when we call it, it's been many names. Throughout ages, they call this. All right? But when we say the throne as being the station, that is the same thing as connecting to the network. All right? You said can comment now. I'm so hype I'm back. You damn right I'm hype you back too, lady. I'm hype a lot of people's back. It's been a lot of things going on. And your boy had to go to war just a couple of days ago with people that didn't like me for no apparent reason. They just wanted to just say bad things about me for no apparent reason. But I knew what I was going into. But I got more positives. I got 10 times the positives than the negatives. So I'm happy. No, 100 times more positives than the negatives. So that's hot when you get that. All right. But sometimes I just want to win over somebody's heart that really don't like me for no reason or don't like what I present for no reason. You feel me? You said, wow, the BS, you can't please satisfy everybody. I can't. That's what I realized with this. I realized no matter what I said when I went on that show, I couldn't satisfy everybody. And I wanted to try to satisfy everybody. I wanted to do my best, but I know I couldn't. I knew I would just, be gravitating to one demographic of people. People are so mad at me for some no reason at all. They mad at me just for being on Matter TV. Just period. They was just mad at me just for that. That was the first reason why they was mad at me. Like, who is this dude? Who is this thing? That was just the first thing. And then, just for the people that didn't give me a shot. But it was a lot of good people. And then everybody that called up gave me a positive call. I got a positive call. So that was cool too. Because usually the people that call people up, they hate on people. All right. But I knew what I was getting into. You know what I'm saying? They mad because, look, and then it was a brother that was following the Messiah code for 2 years. For 2 years, he followed this. And he was on there just basically hating on me. And I never even met the brother before. I never even met him. But I know he been following this for 2 years, from Facebook to here. And he portrayed like he know me. He only had one conversation on the phone with me for less than 3 minutes. He said, study. And then look, you know how I can tell the dude was a Judas? When I asked the people, I said, yo, how many degrees in a circle? He already knew what I was going to say. He already knew what I was going to say, that I was going to say it's 361 degrees in a circle. Everybody inside that TV did not know I was going to say 361. I baited niggas in. When I say I baited them in, I baited them in. I said, how many degrees in a circle? And just to see how people got ego, Miss Eureka, real talk, just to show how people have ego. I said, how many degrees in a circle? I said, how many degrees? It's just like a psychological bait just to see if you'll utilize your ego or you'll say, wow, I never thought about it like that. You know what I'm saying? Sonetta was smart. He said, man, I'm not answering that question because I know you're going to say it's not 360 degrees in a circle. That's what Sonetta said. So he was open to just hear what I had to say. He said, man, I don't know. He said, that's what Sonetta said. He said, I don't know. He was like, if you would have saw his face, like behind the camera, what's up, brother Daryl? What's up? You said, I don't know, no one person with that platform experience. Yo, you have to take it bitter with the sweet. Yo, look, I asked Sonetta, I said, how many degrees in a circle? He was like, I was like, I saw his face. He's like, no. He's like, he's not answering the question because he knew I was going to slaughter it right after it, right? And then I just dropped and said, boom. I said, man, y'all forgot the dot. Everybody, it was all these egotistical people put in there 360 degrees, 360 degrees. And I get that because I would have assumed that too. I would assume 360 degrees that I was going to say three, but I would have just chilled back. If I would have like Sonetta did, I would have chilled back to see what I really had to say, what the man had to say. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I baited their asses in. I baited their asses in. And then guess what? I said no, 361. It fucked their heads up for me to just even think like that. They said no, oh no. Like I saw women and dudes. I saw this one girl, she just had hate in her heart for me. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, she just must be on her period or something. I said, damn, she just mad at me. Like she said, man, I said, damn, she just mad at me. I was just like looking at the comments. It was just funny. This is funny when people just hate you for no reason. But I saw this dumbass dude, right? He gonna put one. He gonna put one in a comment section, knowing he been following the Messiah code, sneaking ass Judas dude. Knowing his sneaky ass been following the code for like freaking 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And then look, I'm just saying, look, right? In a bad way, not in a good way. He's a freaking hater. He's a hater. He's a real hater. He just only stick around. I didn't had him on here saying cool. Like he was saying cool with everybody else on here. And I told everybody I will not say his name. That's my whole look on it. Or not say his name. But he was on here saying cool with everybody. But he was on Netter TV hating on me like a motherfucker. Yo, real talk. I'm gonna tell you how it goes. And I said, damn. I said, what is he mad because I'm on this TV show or something? Why is this dude so mad at me? And I realized why he was mad at me because he had a conversation with me probably like a week before. It was the first time I ever talked to him on the phone. After 2 years of him watching me, this is the first time I ever talked to him on the phone. Now I talked to him before on a live feed. Like he called up on a live feed and I put his voice right there so everybody can hear it. That was the only time. And that was like probably like a year and a half before that. So yeah, I talked to him on the phone. I just decided to just to open up to him on Messenger or whatever, right? Now I blocked this dude before because he said some derogatory comments against me. So I said, man, he had a whole nother account, so I decided to forgive him. I said, man, you know what? I saw his whole nother account. I'm seeing that's the same dude. I said, man, you know what? He said, I just let bygones be bygones and I unblocked him. But he started watching the videos more and more, watching it. And I'm pretty sure while he was blocked, he was watching my videos too. And then, he watched these videos and then he gets on a phone call with me. And I just don't want to listen to what he got to say, to be honest. Because in my opinion, it wasn't something that I agreed with. All right. So I just said, man, I really don't want to talk. I just got some other stuff I got to do, you know. And it just seemed like he just took offense to that. So he got on Netter TV and was talking so much trash about your boy Lamel, like he knew me or something. Like, to be honest, that was wrong. But he just said one. When I asked everybody, I said, when I asked everybody how many degrees in this circle, he already knew I was going to say 361 degrees. And he already know 361 adds to one. So this sneaky ass nigga gonna say one. Like he's gonna have the drop on it before me, like he's smarter than me. That's why I said people be doing some sneaky stuff with this information. Like it's not like I want props for some stuff. No, we give all praise and glory to the Most High God. But just when you do weird stuff like that just shows what type of time you on. You said you hurt his little feelings. Yeah, I hurt his little feelings. Real talk, I wasn't trying to hear what he had to say because, in my opinion, it wasn't in benefit of the community. It wasn't benefiting our community. You say, Lamel, well, what are you doing? Everything I'm doing is benefiting our community. To be honest, if you want to be real about it. So what he was talking about to me wasn't beneficial for the community. And you want to say that's my opinion at that time? That's what my opinion was. And at that time, I did not want to talk to this brother. He didn't even participate. Like you got to think about it. I got people that participate that don't participate. I got people that participate with the movement. He wants to influence me to do something. And I say, no, I'm not. And then, it's levels to this, Sonny. You got to go through the squad to go through different things if you really want to just address something. That's how I feel about it. When you say Miss Sharika, you said That's some straight BS. See why, bitch. Yeah, see why straighten for so long. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, this is how I feel. If somebody going to influence me in the community, they got to go through the community. Why are you going to try to come straight at me and influence the community? I don't get that. When you have the whole community right there, I make the community available. It's not like I decide all of this shit. I got people helping me out. That's part of the research team. Stagnated. Yeah, you right. Stagnated. Stuck where we at. Yeah, you right, Mr. Rika. Look, like I got people that help me at times with this shit. Pardon me for saying it like that. But I got people that help me with research and finding different codes. People trying to question the fact in antiquity, is this real? This like that's the stuff that blows my mind. Is is certain characters of the Bible real? Man, forget all that. What if I just use a script of a movie? I'm gonna start just doing stuff like that. A hot movie that got a hot script to it that maybe you can learn something from. So you can get some principles to where I'm coming from on this. But movies aren't codified like that. Scriptures are codified. So I just use scriptures that are universal. You know what I'm saying? What's up? People keep coming with hidden agendas, shaking my head. Like, to be honest, I don't really care if people leave the groups or not. The Purple Heart group, the Order Dracula squad, I really don't care. I put you in there for a reason because I got your best intentions. If you don't think I got your best intentions involved, then it doesn't matter. What's up, Miss Phyllis? Peace, peace. It doesn't matter. But I'm telling you, I got something good for you. Excuse me. I got something good. I got something good for a lot of people. And that's all I'm doing is working hard. All right? Real talk. So all of these are master key applications, or what we would consider to be maxims of law. All right? Thank you, Miss Phyllis, for making a glitch over here. This is what we call maxims of law. All right? Now, people are so adamant in arguing about things in antiquity. When I tell people how we the ancient artifacts that they're going to uncover 2,000 years from now, you got to feel where I'm coming from. Now, Miss Phyllis, I just want to ask you a question since you on here. Now, when you read what you read, when I gave you a reading on here, I just want to know, how did you feel about it? You on here. You you on here. Just let me know. How did you feel about when you asked me about your birthday? What we call a birthday is called a log date. All right. Now it's two different things. It's called a log date and a time stamp. I'm gonna tell you the difference between a log date and a time stamp. I just want to know, how did it make you feel when you read you said? I felt inspired. That's good. That means it resonated. That means it's real to you. Nobody can tell you that ain't real. If somebody come and tell you that that's real, they gonna tell you to lie to yourself, Miss Phyllis. And everybody here knows in certain situations that is a part of the codex that it just touched you in some sort of way. You feel me? And if anybody tell you that this ain't real, you will be lying to yourself. Peace. What's up, Miss Shakara? Peace. You said, I also feel great, like I know myself. Yeah, you right. Thank you. What's up, Miss Queen? You got the keys. Shout out to you. Yeah. Like, people don't want us to know ourselves. I'm sorry. I'm sorry so much. Man, the only thing, busting this Messiah code stuff down real quick and keeping it basic. The only thing our mom really gave us is numbers. If you want to be honest, she gave us numbers, and God gave us letters. If you want to call it like that, yeah. You only got 10 fingers and 10 toes, man. I bust things down based on mathematics. Somebody asked me, how can you apply a meaning to the number one? How can you apply the meaning to the number two or the number three, the number four, the number five? How can you not apply a meaning to it? That's the question. What's up, Miss Shaquana? Shout out to Nevada in the building. Hopefully you enjoying your book. Shout out to everybody that got their books. Peace to y'all, man. You said, I'm on my son YouTube. This is Jim. Oh, what's up, Javette? Hey, what's up? Peace, peace, Queen. Peace. Now, this is what I want to ask y'all. Just how can you not apply a number to a meaning? How can a number don't have? How can it not have a meaning? How it's like when you see certain things, like you know how the elders was able to tell certain things. They tell you, got my book. Thank you, Mr. Rico. You know how the elders was able to tell us certain things that happen. Y'all know as y'all go get older, y'all know all the people that's getting older here, y'all start to see shit before it happens. Now, if somebody tell you that ain't real, they telling you to lie to yourself. I'm just telling this for all the people that's getting older in here that know what I'm talking about. It's like you start to feel the cycles of things with your children. You can tell them shit happens before it happens. You can say, man, look, something like how your parents told you, like how you be like, man, your parents will tell you, yo, boom, 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 boom. You said, I can't lie to myself. Word. All right, everybody's starting to feel that. The cycles of things, man. We look, people they trying to get you to lie to yourself in some sort of way so you can't tap into the cycles of things. You will say, how is that, LaMel? Because it's if you start to feel something, if you really feel something in your heart, and you feel something and you start to express it, and somebody denies you that feeling of expression, that bottle up emotion becomes a nuclear blast. Does it not? That feeling of expression literally becomes literally a nuclear blast. That's what it becomes. You feel me? So that's what creation is all about. They put us in a death state, literally, in a certain type of way. Trust me, when they worked on different ways to counter our creative abilities, that's when they put us in a deaf state. Trust me on that. Now we coming out of a deaf state. We want to be creative again. We want to we want to feel good again. You feel me? We want to express ourselves in so many ways again. You feel me? When we've been bottled up. Real talk. That's why I said my cup runneth over. Yeah, my cup runneth over. Seriously. You got to look at it like that. If you see it like that, trust me, it'll be so much stuff that you'll get from life itself. From life itself. Now, I've been writing books. People wonder why my books don't deal with the past. It don't deal with the past like that. I really don't go into the past. I go into the future. These books go into the future. They deal with the future and they deal with the now. And then the past, I let them deal with that. I let everybody else argue because I look at all their little cliche arguments. None of them make sense to me. Because at the end of the day, you know, their favorite cuss word is pseudo. Their favorite cuss word is pseudo. But the first word is pseudo is basically not genuine. And you say, really? Not genuine? Yeah, not genuine. So everything that's counterfeit, that's not genuine. This is genuine. This Codex right here, you are genuine. You are a prime. You are a prime, period. When I say you are a prime, you got to listen where I'm coming from. That means you genuine, you unique. So it's no way that nobody can say that you pseudo from any sort of angle, period. It's no sort of way that nobody can say that you ain't unique. All right? Facts. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a prime. That's why we talk about the number system. I tell people what came before the gods is the primes. You know what I'm saying? You said I have to get that book. Well, I just dropped I just dropped a new book, brother. The book that I'm coming from here is the Cosmic Throne. This is the book called The Cosmic Throne, and I'm gonna be building on that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just like you gotta look at it like that. You gotta always look for something. You gotta uncover something. Just think about this, right? If I tell you, I put you on a paper trail, literally. I say, yo, go here to go find this, right? And you go there to find that and you don't find it. Think about Bruce Leroy when he was whoever saw the Last Dragon movie. The Last Dragon. The Last Dragon movie, Bruce Leroy, he was looking everywhere for the master until he found it within in himself after he got dumped in the water. That's what happens to everybody here. That's what happens to everybody here. You get dumped in the water by somebody that think they show enough, that think they show enough, that think they can tell you what to do or program you what to do and make you take the red pill. You said, where can I get that book? It's go to the link right there. If you go outside of this, you just hit the PayPal link, you can actually order Cash App. Donate anything, brother. If you donate anything, I'll send you one of the books. Either the magic introduction to magic divination or the cosmic throne. I don't care if you donate $1. I know how it is nowadays. That's why I said this is not a sham. Because if somebody say you pseudo, part of the word pseudo is spurious and sham. Now, I'm not trying to sell you nothing on in a reference to like I just say this whatever you donate, whatever you sponsoring that this scholarship to be honest. So whatever you donate, you still get the book. All right? I do it like that. I do it like that because I read in the scripture when the woman gave a penny, Jesus said, man, or the Messiah said, man, this woman gave more than these rich men because she gave her all. She gave everything she had. It's not like these rich men that was holding on. She only had a penny. She gave it to her. You feel me? And I'll take that. He took it. And he gave, and you know what? She received a greater blessing. Trust me. Y'all got to see it like that. That's why I say I don't care what y'all give me. Y'all helping me get technology. Y'all helping me get computers and different things I need. And shit. We trying to get money for a temple, but I ain't asked y'all for that yet. But sooner than later, we gotta get a temple. And when I get my eyes on one, we gonna build it up. I don't care if I beat the streets every day. I'm going to get money for a temple, for a bookstore, for real. I would tell people I want to get a bookstore right there, and it's going to be in the grimiest place. It's going to be in the hood. They're going to say, "Well, why the hell you want to put a bookstore in the hood?" Well, shit, it's liquor stores in the hood. Why wouldn't you want to put a bookstore in the hood? You'll say that ain't going to be a profitable business. Well, I'm gonna make it profitable because I'm gonna make profits. Facts. I'm gonna make profits. So that's what I'm working on, to be honest. But meanwhile, I'm just trying to gain the hearts and minds of the people. All right. So yeah. Something else I'm gonna go to if you got this book right here. If you got this book, I want to go into verse it's something ooh. I want to go into verse damn it. Uh there's so much good stuff. All right, I'll go into verse 114 on here real quick. 114, 114. It says, a lot of times I ask people to imagine a color they never seen before. And then they start to describe this with colors that they seen before. This doesn't make sense. Now I want you to imagine God. All right? Think what I just said. This is verse 114 of Master Key application number 3. It says a lot of times I ask people to imagine a color they never seen before, and then they start to describe this color with colors that they've seen before. This doesn't make sense. Now I want you to imagine God. Look at this. What if I tell y'all God is rather than God is there? If I tell y'all God is there, that just places a limitation on it. But if I say God is, you start to get it. You really start to get it. You said exactly put something in the hood. That would educate the people. You're right. That's what I want to do. Put a bookstore. You feel me? But look, if I say God is, y'all get where I'm coming from? Rather than if I say God is there. If I say God is there, you feel limited by God. You say, man, no, God is. God is. God is what? No, God is. That's unlimited. That's unlimited. Trust me. That's how I want y'all to see it. You can't imagine it. You just really try to get a grip on it. Everybody's trying to get a grip on it. It doesn't matter who you are. I don't care. Like I can bust everybody down on a debate in reference to a God situation because that's where I'll just ask them. What's up, Miss Lori Sasson here? My brother, shout out to New York in the building. Yeah, shout out to Miss Lori. She gave me the best rice ever, y'all. Miss Lori Martinez. Oh man, she fed me the best rice ever. I went to sleep when I went to New York after I ate her rice. Shout out to the Messiah Code All Stars. She's definitely an all star. Been supporting. Shout out to my brother Sass. Tell my brother I said what's up. Tell him I love him. But yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, man. I just want to let y'all know y'all unique. You know, God is unique. That's one of God's attributes is uniqueness in a sense. And you gotta look at it like that. You know? If we had a grip on what that force was, trust me, we'll have control over it. It is sad. He said we had fun. Yeah, we really had fun. I had fun with my brother. I really didn't get to spend quality time with my brother in a while. You know, he came down Baltimore and spent some quality time with me. And I actually spent some quality time with him too. So that was beautiful. We gotta show love to each other, man. That's why I told people didn't get that. People expected me. They're like, this is how you know it's not a sham. Because what I really truly want from people is just for us to work on the hearts and minds of each other. That's it. I don't give a damn if you whatever you give me. I don't care. I don't really care. I'll figure it out. In life, I'll figure it out. I have more wholeness from from a small community figuring it out. And then with that, we'll address the world. You know? For real. Excuse me. He said, Lori said, you could have took more food. Oh man, I should have took more food. I was mad. Excuse me. I see LaMel in the skylight. Thank you. You said that looked like the gator. Nah, I feel kind of under the weather being in New York here, changing the weather. Man, you walking, he had me walking through the muck. Look, you know how you go to New York, you haven't been in New York in a while. You said, man, you know, everything is like concrete jungle. I'm like, why the hell we walking from freaking Harlem to the Bronx, son? Like, damn. Lucky this isn't the 90s. I would have ran into some Decepticons. Talking about, oh, you autonomous, huh? Yeah, we the Decepticons. I'm lucky I didn't I didn't with my brother. He was taking me to all the hood spots. I said, man, my brother had me my brother had me doing what's the names? Jumping the the trains, the subways. I was mad at him. I said, man, you got me jumping the subways. That was so funny. I love him though, man. I love my brother. I love y'all, man. I'll love it when the fact that I can set up a tour. We go and set up a Messiah Code tour, and I'm gonna go to every state. That's what we're gonna do. In the summertime, I'm gonna do every state in the summertime where everybody's at. Help me set this up. We got from now into the summertime to do it. All right. I'm going to set up a lecture in every state. They say, LaMel, you'll do that? Yeah, I'll do it. I did it before. Yeah, I have no problem doing it again. So somebody gave me an idea for that. That was Miss Setting. So if y'all got like a church or somebody, or y'all got a temple or any place, I don't care, a mosque, I'll come there. Just tell them you want LaMel there to come for this day. You know what I'm saying? Let's do around the beginning of the summer. My brother said he down with me. So my brother, he'll go on tour. So I got a singer. I got a singer. I got a singer. He gonna be like, ooh yeah, hallelujah. It's like, nah, I ain't gonna kill y'all like that. I'm gonna drop the Sing and Die Part 2 in March. All right, March 23rd. That sounds good for your birthday. See, my brother, he's a prime too. 323. He's a prime. That's hot. My brother, he's a prime too. That's how me and my brother are set up. I love that about us. Real talk. I love that. You said, "Ooh yeah." So look, yeah, we're gonna set up a tour. Only thing y'all gotta do, we gotta sequence it. So Jazzy, you know that's your job. That's your job. I'm gonna put that on your ass. I'm gonna put that on your ass, lady. Just joking. But real talk. Set it up, Jazzy. We're gonna go everywhere. I'm gonna stop everywhere. Everywhere. Everybody here, I'm gonna go to your state. Okay? I'm gonna go to your state and I'm gonna go hard in the paint. For real. Only thing is we just got funded. Make it happen. I'll do it for next to nothing, to be honest. I'll do it next to nothing. Long as we figure out the travel costs, I'll do it. I'll really do it. I don't care. You don't have to give me nothing. I'll just do it for the experience. Real talk. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. You said I'm gonna work on that. All right. Well, you already know what you gotta do, Miss Jazzy. Get on it. Get on it. Blow smoke up your ass real quick. Put fire on that ass real quick. But yeah, we function as a team, as a community. That's what I want to let y'all know. It's no one man above the crew, son. No one man above the crew, son. Everybody functions as a body here. For real, for real. In all realness, everybody functions as a body. But I'll be happy to have my brother on the tour with me. And then we'll have some equipment. We'll have some equipment. I'll get some equipment, right? Uh, whereas though we can set up some speakers. So just in case somebody don't got equipment, we already set. We already good. Now me and my brother did this before. We went on tour before. We went on tour the whole United States of America. It took us a whole freaking month. My brother will tell you, my brother Sass will tell you, it took us a whole month to tour America. During the pilgrimage tour, it was called the pilgrimage tour. Man, the people funded us though. Trust me. Every city, every state that we went in, people funded us, especially Atlanta. Atlanta put us on. Marietta, we crushed Atlanta. Man, we crushed Atlanta. Man, we stayed in Atlanta for like a week. We couldn't even leave Atlanta. It felt like that. Real talk. We was in Atlanta going hard. We was in Atlanta smacking them real hard. That pilgrimage tour was You said, when that, you said we got to start with the Atlantic City. Yeah, yeah, we do got to start with Atlantic City. We got to start with Atlantic City. I would love that. I would love that. Go back to Atlantic City. That's my home. That's one of my homes. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. What's up? What's up? Yo, get at me, bro. What's up, black Protestant? What's up? How are you? Yeah, I'm doing my best. We're gonna set that tour up. That's gonna be the pilgrimage tour part two of the killing spree. Me and my brother was going hard. We was going hard, and I'm gonna drop this knowledge. I'm gonna drop this knowledge real hard on that tour. You know, these books is where it's at though. To be honest, this code and what we doing, yo, yo, what's up, the white? I see you in here. Thanks for making a glitch. Thanks for making a glitch, bro. I appreciate you. You know what a problem people got that we thinking for ourselves? You know, people got a problem. Look at this, right? People got a problem with the Bible, right? They'll say, "Oh, throw the Bible away," but they keep on going back to all these weird books. Nah, that's not division. That's my other brother, Dwight. He be kicking some knowledge too. He hardcore. He's a soldier. I can't wait to get him on it. He a soldier, brother Dwight. Yeah, but yeah, man. Far as the code, people don't want you to think for yourself no more. They go to all these books, right? And I keep on saying source. This is what I bust their ass with. Anytime they gonna debate me, they gonna say source. I'm gonna be like, they're gonna say, yo, you the author of that, LaMel. I'll be like, that's the source, right? You told me to go to source. Every time I debate their asses, I'm gonna say source. Look, I'm gonna say source. And then they're gonna say, oh, here go the source right here. And give me all these credentials of this dude. I'm gonna say source. And they're gonna say, and then they're gonna go, all this shit. And I'm gonna say source. And then to the point that they ain't gonna have no more sources. They're gonna be like, and I'm like, source. I'm just keep on saying source. Cause I see how these niggas be debating when it comes to antiquity. Like I'm arguing about antiquity. Like I care about antiquity. I care about us now. Us right now for what we doing right now. The only thing that I can verify is right now. For everybody that's here right now. I'm just serious about that. If you want me to be real about it, I see these niggas, they be working real hard. They be working so hard on not finding their self, to find their self. I mean, I can look in the mirror that long. I can looking at my faults that long. I can just jot down my faults as long as these niggas be in these books to make myself a better person. That's all I'm saying. You said, real? Not saying that we're not supposed to honor the past or our ancestors in certain sort of ways, but these niggas literally made a religion out of this stuff, a new age religion. It's like research almost. It's like so much research that you can't even research no more. I get tired of that shit until you can't even research no more. Like, man, it's time to research your damn self. It's time to search your damn self. It's like a Groundhog's Day, brother Dwight. It's like Groundhog's Day. We wake up like Groundhog's Day every day. Like, damn, this shit is the same day. I'm eating the same shit every day. Something else gotta change. If you ain't thinking like that, what the hell's going on? Like, damn, I gotta figure this out. I really gotta figure it out in some sort of perspective. You know, that's what knowledge is. That's what true knowledge is. And then what my question is, what are you adding to the table? What are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to humanity? You just a researcher, huh? All right, that's cool. I got that. I got that. But what about a creator? Didn't the creator make us creators? I just want to know. Didn't the creator give us the ability to create? What have you invented? Like these niggas be saying they got science. You know, I hit them with one of these. When anybody tell me about anything about science, I tell them, where the hell is your laboratory at? Where the hell is your laboratory? I just want to be real. You said religion is dead and for the dead. Yeah, we got to focus on the sovereign. Yeah, you right. We got to empower our family. You right. You right. We got to empower our family. We got to empower something. Man, I'm not trying to be forgotten. I'm not celebrating Christmas and everything like that. I'm celebrating the White's Day. I'm celebrating Miss Phyllis Day. I'm celebrating Miss Marigo's Day. I'm celebrating those type of days. Don't give me no goddamn holidays talking about whatever. These are my holy days right here. I'm celebrating Miss Jazzy Fresh Day. I'm just saying. We gotta celebrate life, man. We gotta live life, man. I'm not trying to be forgotten like that. Real talk. For what it's worth. And I don't want you to be forgotten. That's why you took a shahada as a Muslim. Because you bore witness to something. You really saw life, or you saw Allah. You really seen Allah. And I see Allah every day in you. Real. Allah or Allah. I don't care however you want to see it. See it. It's nothing above the shell. You said, if you can control who you pray to, you said who you pray to, then win everything else. Yeah, you right, bro. I'm trying to tell you, look, in reference to what we doing with the Codex, we doing something special, man. They don't like when you special. They really don't. I'm gonna say it for real. They don't like it. They say you wrote a book, and I felt the same way. When you write a book, in a conscious community, they said, "Oh, you wrote a book." They just get mad at you. Why you get mad at me? I just want to know, why do you get mad at people that really do their best to bring something to humanity? Real talk. To bring something. Like, we got to invent the next something. That's what we should be working on. Now, they want to know my secret plan. I gave people my secret plan. I talked about the magnetron. I'm not going to talk about the magnetron on every build. On every time I get on the live feed, I'm not going to talk about the magnetron. I told people we got jobs that we're going to have. We got actual enterprise that we're going to build. And it's all centered around the magnetron. I'm not going to tell everybody the plan about the magnetron every time, because I don't want people to steal our dream, in a sense, for what we're doing. What you say, Miss Glenn? This is some deep stuff, some powerful. I'm just taking all this stuff. You're right. The magnetron. When I bring out the magnetron, now I did it on a couple builds. I showed people the prototype of the magnetron. For the people that been in here, y'all can just let everybody know that y'all seen the prototype of the magnetron. Okay, it is a device that will power your home for free for the rest of your life, and your children's life, and your grandchildren's life. It is a device that will take you to your destination with no gas. All right, it's powered by polarity. All right, it is. It's called the magnetron. People saw it on here. It's a way for us to get rich. I can literally go on Shark Tank with it. I'm not going on Shark Tank with it. You said the Messiah Code keeps us together as a family. You're right. That's right. We got something that we building in every temple. We're gonna have an Ark of the Covenant. Say, really? Yeah, we're gonna have an Ark of the Covenant. That's the magnetron. We're gonna have that in every temple. Like I said, man, we got something that's gonna happen For everybody here is going to be rich. Just letting y'all know. Everybody that's a part of the movement is going to be literally financially set for the rest of your life. Once we get our first plant, or not plantation, but once we get our first warehouse so we can assemble the magnetron, everybody here is going to be set for the rest of their life. Trust me on that. Everybody's going to be set for the rest of their life. You ain't going to have to worry about no more nothing. You say, really, Lamel? Yes. The whole problem everybody has is energy, period. It's energy. Now, I told people how we tapped into a matrix and how they taking our energy every day. Every day. You didn't have to be plugged in for them to remotely steal your energy. But you remotely plugged in and they taking your energy every day. That's why we need different things to get us all hyped. You know? Real talk. That's why we need all these things. But when we bring out these different devices that are part of the Messiah Codex family, man, I show people the square based on Jupiter, right? And people laughed at it, but they so stupider. Jupiter, I showed them Jupiter, but Jupiter, so they got so stupider because the magnetron is based upon the square of Jupiter. The magnetron, how it rotates with the neodymium core, it's based upon the square and relativity of Jupiter. Just real, if you want me to be real, how everything is set up, it's set up based upon that square. And somebody will laugh at it because they don't know nothing about math or electronics or magnetism. They don't know nothing about that. So they just look at it and say, it is what it is. But the elders has given us certain things so we can memorize stuff easy. Just imagine if you want your child to memorize something, right? And the only way you can get them to memorize it is through a story format in some sort of way. If you want to give your child secrets and you know he too dangerous to give him the secrets, but you know if you just pass it along, somebody will get it along the way. You know what I'm saying? You said as a counter to Saturn energy. You right. Boom. The white got that. As a counter to Saturn energy. You right. Jupiter energy as a counter to Saturn energy. He got it. He got it. Because you got to think about it, man. Just think about it. Jupiter protects us in so many ways. So many ways, man. All them different things that's coming, that all the asteroids that could have hit us, or could have, should have, would have hit us, Jupiter sucks it up. Real talk, because of the magneto of that planet. It's bigger than that of the sun. You're right. It was the counter Saturn. That's why Jupiter, if you look in the Codex, you see Jupiter and Saturn got the same symbol in the Codex. What's up, Lataya? You say, I'm still learning this a lot. All right, I got you. When you look at the Messiah Codex, you'll see, right? Let me see if I'm going to pull this in a book. I'm going to show y'all this in a book. Hopefully, y'all got y'all book from yours truly. All right. If you look in the book, right, you'll see this. You'll see this image right there. You see that right there? That represents Saturn or Jupiter. All right? It represents Saturn or Jupiter. You see it? You see the dot in the middle and you see the ring around it. It represents Saturn or Jupiter. Saturn can take the place, and it's right there at the throat box. At the throat box. Okay? That's number 15. All right? Which is the only neutral number. What's up, Miss Courtney? Hey, I see you in here. That's called the necklace. We call that the necklace in the Messiah Codex. All right. Everything, all these things have a spiritual application. Saturn is like teaching the planet. It's like a teaching planet, right? It's something like that. It's really Saturn deals with chronos. It deals with chronology or time. All right. Which is nothing wrong with Saturn in a certain sort of way, but Saturn has a good and a bad. It's like a gift and a curse. All right. It's a gift and a curse to Saturn. All right. All right. It represents it. It's called the Lord of the Rings because it has so many rings, and it's connected with time because basically, if you look at Saturn, also like you can measure time by the six as it being the sixth planet, okay, as it being the 24 hours or measurements of six. All right. So Saturn has something to do with that. And also, if you look at a watch, you'll see that a watch has a whole bunch of gadgets or rings that actually makes it operate. And this is the same thing of where they got the device from, the technology from, in reference to the watch. They got it from Saturn. Okay. This is real talk. Saturn has the most moons out of everybody. We measure time by the moons, right? Saturn has about 62 moons or more. Now, if you look at it, it has the most moons out of every planet. So that's why it was literally called Lord of the Rings also. You know what I mean? And it was connected with Saturn is connected with Capricorn, if I'm not mistaken. All right. But it was connected with the chronology of time. That was the reason. And it's another reason why Saturn uh is connected with the chronology of time. Listen to this. Listen to this on Saturn. Why Saturn is connected with the chronology of time. I told y'all that Jupiter is your moon. Don't listen to these niggas talking about the sun is. I mean, Jupiter is your sun. Don't listen to these people talking about what's the name is the sun is your center. No, Jupiter is your center. It caused a placebo effect on you to make you age. Trust me on that, because you made that sun your center instead of Jupiter your center. All right, and I got y'all on this real heavy. Now, if Jupiter becomes your sun, what becomes your moon? Because obviously that moon ain't your moon. I got you on this one too. The moon becomes Saturn is your moon, because the moon Saturn goes around the zodiac 29.5 years in precession, as well as the moon goes around the earth around 29.5 days in precession. What's up, Miss Sarah? I see you made the switch over here. Thank you. I appreciate you making the glitch over here from Facebook. I appreciate that. So think about this. Think about what I just said. You got just think about it in relatively speaking, in relative perspective. You look at Jupiter, right? Going around the sun in 12 years. And then Jupiter spins the fastest, even faster than the sun. It spins on its axis faster than anything in our solar system. All right. It literally takes 10 hours for it to spin on its axis. All right. Listen, listen. It takes 10 hours. So Jupiter is also connected with Pisces, and it's also connected with Sagittarius. I can go there on here with that. But people on Signetter would be like, oh man, he's talking about this. People would be so mad I'm talking about this stuff. All right. But it's connected with these signs also. All right. But anyhow, that's why they very powerful signs. They're very, 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 very powerful signs. Sagittarius and Pisces, they're very powerful signs. Every sign is very powerful in their own right. You know what I'm saying? But for this is chronology. I'm talking about chronology. It deals with Saturn, it deals with Jupiter. Okay? We're talking about Capricorn and we're talking about Sagittarius and Pisces. All right? That's what we're talking about. Now, look, if you look at Saturn, Saturn goes around the zodiac in 29.5 years. So, in relative perspective, it's the moon. It has the most moons. So, just connected to that, and you would say, well, this is hocus pocus. No, it's energy in this shit. This is why I tell people they not thinking with an African state of mind, because if they was thinking with an African state of mind and not a Caucasian state of mind. Not saying that it's something wrong with Caucasian. I'm not going hard on Caucasians, whatever like that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that they coming from a mind state that they can't see the esoteric uh, um just meaning of stuff. They can't apply anything to their relative perspective because they don't sit back and ponder on life itself and say, why? All is energy. You right about that, brother Dwight. I love that. You right. All is energy. That's why we call it the shell. We say shell. We say she and L. It's the same thing they say all, the all. When we say the shell, we say the all, bro. That's the same thing when they say the all. We say shell is she and L. Because I don't want people to get it twisted. Because people have been coming here from a matriarch society or a patriarch society. And it's a one art society, man. Thank you. You put it right there. You hit it right on the dot. The one and the zero. It's a one art society. It's the one and the zero, the shell, the 10 command keys. They got mad. They got mad, man, that I said that in a certain type of way. It's nothing above this shell. It's she and L. That's the one and the zero. That's the penis and the womb. That's the penis in the womb. Or the phallus in the womb. Period. That's the 10 commandments. It's always been like that. We always had a connection to the universe, man. And if any way they try to take us off that, I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? One survives the other because the other, yeah, you're right. We willing sacrifices for each other, man. For everybody that took the purple pill, we got to be willing sacrifices for each other. When are we going to have that in the community again? You know, I told people if I can borrow $20 from you, or you can borrow $20 from me, and you confident you can get it back, or I'm confident I can get it back, then we can do business. We can nation build. People ain't trying to hear me on that. They want me to kick knowledge. How isn't that freaking knowledge? How isn't that knowledge right there? You want some knowledge that's really authentic? That's the greatest thing I can tell you in a certain type of way. If I can borrow $20 from you and you can borrow $20 from me and you know you can get it back. I mean, just in general, you know it gets deeper than that. But if we can really connect with each other and have confidence in each other where we know you good money, you good money, then we can nation build. Then we can nation build. Everybody talk about all these goddamn solutions. That's the solution right there. You said Gemini energy, brotherly love. I love the Gemini energy. I love all the energies, to be honest. I love all the energies. I love everybody's energy of the zodiac. I always attract Geminis. Geminis, I attract y'all like crazy, to be honest. I love y'all though. That's why I named my son Aquemini. One of my sons is named Aquemini because I always was attracting Geminis around me like that. It was just funny. Everywhere I go, I just see him. But you said, yeah, people don't believe in that stuff though. People ain't connected with that stuff, man. When I start talking about the zodiac, they got mad. They really got mad. And I said, man, and you know what? I don't even say it's the zodiac no more. That's the funny thing about it. I tell people it's no religion, it's none of that, it's no Muslim, it's just the network. So if I'm talking about the zodiac, I'm just talking about the network. I'm just not saying the zodiac. Man, I was telling people about something else, bro. Besides the blood moon, I was telling people about the royal moon, about the purple moon, and the purple hue of the moon. That's what I wanted to turn people on to. Stop watching that moon, y'all. For real, stop watching that moon. That moon is a satellite. That moon over top of us is not a moon. That shit ain't a moon, y'all. Real talk. That's the only thing I can tell you. That ain't a moon. And over top of us ain't a moon. It's a satellite. It don't even revolve. You see the same damn thing every damn day. If you saw something watching you, if you saw something looking at you the same way every time, I mean, the light is on it in a certain type of way, which makes it perceive different, but you still say to see the same face every goddamn time, no matter where you at on the earth. That gotta tell you something. That gotta tell you something. Real talk. If you think about it like that, insofar as the moon, you'll say, hold the freak up. Look at this. This thing it don't even go like this. It goes like this. You say, oh, hold up. Somebody's watching me. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah. You gotta say somebody's watching me in some sort of way. You cool, Miss Courtney. I love you though, but somebody's watching your ass through that moon. Somebody's watching you. Something's watching you. I don't know. It don't seem like a cycle of a moon, a real moon to me. Now we can argue that. We can really argue it, but I would think in a certain type of way, we have cycles that we go through, and everything has a purpose. And the purpose of that might be to watch our asses. If you want to say it. You know, I don't want to go there because people might say, oh, you get it. Ooh. I don't want to go there. But y'all know damn well something. Yo, you know, I smell, I smell, I smell, you know, you smell something funny with that. It's something fishy with that moon. I don't care. Anytime something, if a moon pops up a certain type of way and it makes you feel a certain type of way, you know it gotta be fishy. You say, oh man, it's a blood moon, it's a full moon, it's a bunch of lunatics out here. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. I'm trying to tell you. So that gotta tell you something. That gotta tell you something. Watch that moon. You know, I'm in control of my waters. That's one thing is I'm in control of my waters. Watch that moon in a certain sort of way, man. You know, you got gravity and levity in any situation of life. In any situation in life, you got gravity and levity. I prefer to be balanced in some sort of way. You know, says something's watching you. Something's watching us all. Something's definitely watching you. It's probably crawling on the wall right now. It's probably crawling on the wall right now. You don't gotta kill it. You don't gotta kill it. It's life too. I wish I was a fly on the wall in your house. I'm definitely, yes, I'm definitely have to get grounded to protect my energy. Yeah, I love water, but I need fresh springs. Damn, you damn right, Miss Latanya. Yeah, I did that. I did that for a month and a half. You know, just drinking from springs and rainwater and stuff like that. I did that for a month and a half straight. But I encourage people to drink rainwater now, and they'll say, "Oh, that's bad." That ain't bad. Drinking rainwater, man. You just gotta boil it. You gotta boil it, but trust me, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, they mad at me that I said drink rainwater. Yeah, they are watching you. I don't care if they watching you though. Y'all getting creeped out about that, right? How y'all get creeped out about being watched? You know, funny thing is about it, I got something for y'all on this. I got y'all that's creeped out about being watched. I got something for you. Quran chapter 83, verse 6. Let me see if I can put this in here. See if it'll let me put it in there. Oh, in the day. I got y'all. Oh, shit. I got y'all, man. If it'll let me put this in the chat. Yup, it let me put it in there. Boom, there it is. A day when mankind will stand before the Lord of the worlds. The Lord of the worlds, y'all. Ain't that deep. Look, you want to stand before the Lord of the world, of the Lord of the world. Let me break this matrix stuff down. Let me break this matrix stuff down for y'all. This is deep. All right. Look, when you sitting down, you plugged in. Like everybody's sitting down right now. All right. Everybody's sitting down right now, and you plugged in the matrix. Literally, just take this. Just think about this stuff, right? You sitting down, you plugged in the matrix right now, right? Everybody here is plugged the freak in. All right. Now, when they say you're going to stand, that means you unplugged. That means you literally, when you stand, that means you unplug from the matrix. So that's why it says in the Quran, it says the day when mankind will stand before the Lord of worlds. Because if you go into Revelations chapter 4, let's see if it'll let me do this. I'll put that in there too. Man, you go into Revelations chapter 4. I'm going to show y'all something. The throne actually represents you plugged in. You're literally sitting on your throne right now. You're plugged in. And you have to inherit the four spirits of the Messiah in order to become what is called the fifth octavation. All right? To plug out. Now watch this. I'm going to show y'all something. We're in Revelation chapter 4:1. I'll bust this stuff down. See, a lot of times people say this stuff ain't real. They argue about this stuff ain't real. Man, that's the dumbest thing. Trust me, these are clues. They were clues to all this stuff. The masters couldn't explain to these people what computers were back in the day in a certain type of way. And they couldn't explain to us what computers are back in the day to what we can explain it to now. So computers existed in antiquity. You know, they called it a hasul. It's called a hasul. That's what it's called. All right. You say, really? Yeah, it's called a beast. The computer is called a beast, literally a Frankenstein. That's what they call it in the Quran. They've been calling it. That's why I said people think they know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. They really don't. It's called a beast in the Quran, a hasul. It's called a beast. The computer is the same thing as the beast. Trust me on that. All right? It's a beast. It's a Frankenstein that they created from elements of the earth. You want to say that the computer ain't alive? Yo, that's the craziest shit you ever would say. It's like saying, look, it's like saying right like this, right? People take some of your cells. Let's say anybody here 131 1101 131, that's a alignment. Look, let's say if I grab your cells up, right? And you not conscious of your cells that I grabbed up. And I start doing different things with your cells, like creating body parts with your cells. Guess what happens? That still is part of you. It's still living. It's you not conscious of it, but it's still living. You know what I'm saying? They did that shit with Mother Earth. When they grabbed Mother Earth up, they made Mother Earth talk. This is the way Mother Earth talks. Trust me. They made Mother Earth, or whatever you want to call it. You want to attribute to a woman, a man, or whatever. I don't care. Look, they made it talk. They made Frankenstein talk, and here it is, right here. It's talking to us through your hand. You like this right now. Everybody's tuned in. It's talking. Real talk. That's all I can say. So, yeah, they discovered a way to make this happen. It was a beast. It's like it's alive. Yeah, it's alive. It's a lie. But the real beast was the beast. It was man. Man was the real beast. I'm gonna tell y'all. They said the number of the beast is the number of the man. It's his number is 666. Yeah, man was created on the sixth day too. Yeah, the number of the beast is a number of man. It's the mentality. It's the mentality that man has. That's why the number of the beast was the number of a man. It's the mentality that a man has. The competitive spirit that a man has. Wanting to be competitive and combative and wanting to be the rule shit in a certain type of way, as us men have. Not saying that y'all women ain't like that too, because half of y'all women can't live in the same house. Shit, we watch Love and Hip Hop or different things like that. Y'all can't stay in the same house, you know. But I'm just saying, it was a competitive spirit. It was a mentality. It was really a mentality to all of that. So you got to look at it like that in some sort of way. But the number of the beast was a number of the man. It was 666. You'll say, well, what about carbon? Man, I don't want to go there with that bill. How people say melanin is carbon. Melanin is not carbon. Melanin, melanin is a compound. That is a straight compound. It's composed of many other things besides carbon. You will say, well, that's the basic fundamental element in melanin. No, that's not. What about water? What about hydrogen? You know, what about different other things as components of melanin? You know, you don't count. You say, oh, really? I never counted that. It's a compound. Melanin is not just uh, what you would call carbon. That's just bogus. It's real bogus. You know, that made people, we got so rebellious into, what the so-called white man taught us or whatever and say 666. Okay, since it's 666, I'm rebelling. 6666 must be good. And that's not the case. It really wasn't the case. All right. Some things I just want y'all to pay attention to. Six isn't a bad number. You know what I'm saying? We said man, woman, child, egg, sperm, baby. Yeah, like six is the number of the gift and the curse. Let me break the number six down. Excuse me. Let me break the number six down, right? The number six, if you look at it in a codex, it looks like a what is called uh the tying of the knot. Oh man, I was feeling weird. My nose was feeling weird just now. But it's called the tying of the knot. The six is called the tying of the knot. So it's the gift and the curse. It's the tying of the knot when you're making an agreement. Because if you look at the math, look at the math. I want y'all to look at the math, right? I got these cards here for y'all, right? You look at one, A, B, two, right? C, in the codex, right? In the codex. See, look, you see three has 3 points. 1, 2, 3 points. Just like one has 1 point, 1 point, A, right? Two or B has 2 points. 1, 2. That's why I said this is a program. This is more than just whatever, it's a program. All right. So you got two, that's right there. It has 2 points. That's the B. All right. Then you got three has 3 points. Y'all see that, right? Then you have four. Four doesn't have 4 points. I told y'all. I said four has 5 points. The D. The D. It has 5 points. This represents Naju, the successful outcome. Now I'm gonna break this down. And I'm gonna go on to the six being the gift and the curse. I'm gonna show y'all that. But I'm gonna break this down in reference to why four has 5 points and it represents the throne. And this was all in connection. All right. Because When you had another 4, which looks like this, it looks like that, right? That type of 4, that 4 has 4 points. It's locked in. That's you locked in life. When you was locked in the balls, locked in. You was locked in the cell, literally. 4 letters. You was locked in the cell. So that was the number 4. You was locked in the cell, jail. You was locked in it. The cell. This was the cell. You was locked in. So at the number 4, I told you was plugged in at number 4. Then you unplug, which is the number 5. So that's why you turn this 4 into 5, and it has 5 points. All right, as opposed to 4 points. Because the 4 points represent the 4 spirits of the Messiah, which is the spirit ascends like a dove, meaning you tune into the network. Look, uh, the lamb, meaning that you gentle, you have a gentle touch, all right? So you don't get real religious with it. So you just like the lamb, all right? You like the lion too. He's the lion of Judah. Yeah. Meaning that you'll rip something up. I'll rip you up. Don't mess with me. I'll rip you up. Yeah, I'm hardcore too. I'm a lion. Yeah, I'm gentle too. I'm a lamb. And the spirit ascends on me like a dove. I'm tuned into God, God's network. And then the last one was the son of man or the son of woman, meaning that you got problems like everybody else. You just a regular Joe. You just a chip off the old block, just like everybody else. It ain't nothing else that's why it said that in Quran chapter 14, verse 4. We ain't sending no prophet except for they speaking the language of the people. People didn't get why I threw that code up because it represents the 4 corners of the earth, the 141, the ones that are for the ones. All right? But you turn that over and you make it a 5, which is balance, the 5th octavation. Okay? Real talk. That's the 5th octavation. And then you get to Batul. And then Batul becomes the number 5, which is power. Now, this is one thing I want to let y'all know. This is why I brought y'all to the number 6. And this is why I told y'all that the number 6 represents the gift and the curse. And you can say, oh man, this doesn't resonate. I don't believe you. Go ahead. Listen, just think about this. When you given power, right? You at your throne. You at your throne. You was on your throne. First, you at the door. You went through the door. You went to the door, right? And this is a story. Let me give y'all a story, a little story, real quick. 1 to 5 through 6. Give you a little story, real quick. Just a real story, a little story. So you started off from the dot, right? Then from the dot, you came down through movement, and through that movement, you entered what we call life or yourself. All right, these, which is the 12. However you want to look at it, it's the 12. You still trying to figure this number out. You just really still trying to figure this number out. Which one came first, one or the two? One or the two. Okay, so it's still 12. All right, it's just 12. So we'll just take that out. So now, after you come through the 12, from the 1 or the 2, you just try to figure it out. You get to the door, which is a contemplative door, which is the bad. That's the contemplative door that you come in. All right, you just think about it. And then every door you open in a C note. You open it in a C. So now you got C. Damn, you at the contemplative door. Okay? So boom, you thinking about life because you know you at life, which is Nazuk, yourself. All right? You at life. So you at a contemplative door, which is the 3. All right? The 3rd planet from the sun. Okay? The 3. All right, yeah. Blood, spirit, and water. All 3 in one. Or the 3 primary colors of person, places, and things. Past, present, and future. So you just add a contemplative door. That's why the number 3 is C, or the contemplative door. So you just think about it, right? Just think about this stuff where I'm coming from. This is a story. The numbers is a story. If the elders didn't give us nothing, no books, they just gave us number. So now what you got is the number 4. Now the number 4 is after you go through the door, because it was a contemplative door, you sat on the throne of the door, or you went through the door in a certain sort of way, because you made a successful outcome. You survived through it. You were scared to go through the door. Literally, you were scared to go through those doors, but you made it a successful outcome. Therefore, you turned the odds in your favor. Instead of the 4 being like this, you made the 4 like this, and you made it a throne. So therefore, you made the odds turn in your favor after you went through this contemplative door. All right, and went to the 4, and you made it a throne, which you sit on. So now you got power because you approached the number 5. You say, man, I got power, energy, power, everything I got. Is power. And what you realize is the power that you have is a gift and a curse. It's literally a gift and a curse. The power that you was given is a gift and a curse. Because what the power God blesses you with, or the universe blesses you with, is the same power that the universe curses you with. You have muscles and everything like that. You could go beat up somebody. You have beauty. You have vanity in a certain sort of way. You could have vanity. We have power. And then when we have power, after that, we have the gift and the curse. We come to the realization that we have the gift and the curse. God's power, or what the universe gives us, is a gift and a curse as a power. That's what you realize. So therefore, you have to tie the knot. You have to make an agreement. You have to make an agreement so you can move on to the next level. Because either way, either that, you're going to stay on a 6. And you know that even though that you got power, it's a power greater than yourself. Even though you know that you got power as the 6, you came from this 5 and you got power as a 6. You realize that as a 6, your sixth sense telling you, thank you, Miss Taylor, you realize that, oh, what's up, D? Hey, peace. Oh, man. You realize that, it's a power greater than yourself. So therefore, you go on all 7. Because when you on all 6s, you walking like a caveman. When you on all 6, get on all 6s right now. It's easy to get on all 6. You just put your hands on the ground, put your knees on the ground, and put your feet on the ground. But you don't put your head on the ground. So you walking on all 4s, literally. It seems like you walking on all 4s. You crawling. You crawling around. You know what I'm saying? You in the baby stage of reality. All right? Not knowing your lower self, or that what you consider to be your lowest point, is your highest point. All right? And then you come to Majahud, which is what we call the spiritual warrior. All right? And you go to the 7. And that's when you go to God's temple, which is inside yourself. And you realize certain things when you go searching for God in so many temples. That's the only place you can find God. Because after you go there, you go to the number 8. You go to the number 8. After you go to God's temple for 7, looking for God. When you looking for God in so certain way, that's why I look like a dash. You look at this. Yeah. You enter the number 8. And you say, well, why God gave us the number 8 after 7? Because you realize that the number 8 equals your eyeballs when you go into the temple. Number 8 is your eyes. Like, damn, you scope it and you go to the mirror because you went looking for God in all these temples. And the only temple was the 7 that you go down on. That's the 7 that you go down on. That's the temple. All right. So now you found God because you went to the mirror. You said, damn, you came up out of the temple. You said, man, I'm looking for it there. I'm looking for it. And then you go to the mirror and you finally find it there. You like, whoa, there go God right there. There go God right there. Oh man. It'll scare the bejesus out of you. It'll really scare the bejesus out of you. If you stare at yourself for a long, long time in the mirror and ask yourself any question, come here, my son. Come here, my son. Come here. Like if you, it'll literally scare the bejesus out of you. Come here. Come here. It'll scare the bejesus out of you because the eyes are the doorways to the soul, right? Come here, son. The eyes are the doorways to the soul. Hey, yeah. So look, now, how you doing? You okay? You okay? Here. There. Yeah. So now, after you go to the number 8, which is the mirror, after you went to the temple looking for God, in all them places you couldn't find it, except for when you got up, and then it was a mirror right there, and then you saw it with the number 8 with the big glasses. Look, you go to the number 9, and you know what that means? You born again. You born again. You born again, man. The eyes are the doorway to the soul, man. And then guess what? Real talk. After that, you go to the number 10. Yeah. And you realize that this is just me and you. Just me and you. Don't worry about, don't worry. Yeah. Just me and you. You know, that's all it is. It's the only person. That's the only real witness of this. The only true witness of that one. Just me and you. Yeah. That's why it's called high you. And it's, you know what we call this? The puff puff pass. Because God breathed into man or woman the breath of life and they became a living soul. It was only meant for you. That's why this is called high you in reference to the puff puff pass. Yeah, it was only meant for you. It wasn't meant for everybody else. That experience that you had in that mirror, you can tell people about it, but they ain't gonna know. What you seen in that mirror when you went and looked in that mirror and looked in your eyes and saw your ancestors start transforming and your face started looking like your ancestors, and you can see all the way back to anything, just seeing your ancestors and yourself through your eyes. Because you see that reflection bouncing back, till it's going into time itself, till it's breaking down time itself. There's only one person that can go in that Stargate. That's you. It's only one person. You see that? It's only one person that can go in that Stargate. That's you. All right? So therefore you have the key. You got the key. That's what comes after that. You have the key to open the doorways of that. You can go back and forth. You open to the network. You can tune it up from up high to bring it down low. All right? You can do that. You're the one that can do that. You're in tune with oneness. But you got the key to go back to open these doors. All right? Trust me. So as you formulate that key and transmute that key and make it to something, because this becomes the network. This is really a network within itself. This is a network of birth. You know why it's a network of birth? Because if you look at this, square is 121. 121, this card square, 121 equals this. The next card right after it, 12. which is L. It's the next card right after it, which is the woman. You feel me? Or however you want to talk about it. But it's Zaru. It's the Betel SEI birch tree. All right. It's a tree that gives birth to shells. Shells. That means we making more gods. All right. It's nothing above the shell. She and it. All right. That's why this one's next. Because you got the master comes after that. I said we making more gods. That's why this is a Betel SEI tree. A Betel SEI tree in reference to that, the birch tree. Yeah. Because it gives birth to masters. That's why the master comes after that, or El Masi, or the Messiah comes after that. It comes after the love, man. Trust me on that. For God so loved the world, she gave her only begotten 131s. All right. So now it's another network. Now it's the network. Now the master, the Masi, or the master, or you being the master, you're in tune with the network. The highs and lows of things. You know, for what it's worth, the real dots, time and space. This is what it's all about. All right. This is called the Minwi, or also Dafu. This is the yew tree. This is different than the birch tree. I want y'all to study what a yew tree does and what type of medicinal purposes a yew tree has. That's what the Minwi has for you. That's the same medicinal purposes that the Minwi has for you. All right. I'm not sure if I said anything wrong. If I did, I do apologize. Didn't know if I was trying to. No, you good. You good, Miss Phyllis? You cool. I don't got no problem with you. To be honest, I'm just meeting you. I'm just meeting a lot of people. I'm just meeting a lot of people. You good? I love you, man. I love you already. I didn't wrestle with a couple people on here, but it's cool. I don't got no problem with you at all. I just wanted to give y'all some synopsis on this stuff. That's it. I just wanted to give y'all some stuff. And I gave you it for 1 through 14. But I brought up the cards because it is what it is. I wrestle with people time, you know, here and there on here. But my ultimate goal, thank you, Miss D. My ultimate goal is to give out this knowledge. Every number is a sequence, it's a story. That's why I wanted to, that's what I kind of really wanted to tell y'all, and I could have finished it because we had the necklace. Everything is a story. Like this help, like this, even though this has an application like that, I can take these cards and do something else with it, right? I can take these cards and do something else. Like it'll bust you up. Like I can do in vitro fertilization. I can teach about in vitro or share some stuff about in vitro fertilization. And y'all be like, really? Utilizing the Codex? I can tell you how I can just utilize the Codex in the sequence of an order, and you'll see in vitro fertilization. Look and say I'm not lying. I'm gonna use these symbols right here and tell me you don't see in vitro fertilization. Always fighting me, mean ass. No, Shay, you crazy. That's why I always messing with you because you crazy. To be honest, and you stubborn at that. So it is what it is. I still love you though. Um, I don't know why they restrict this message, Miss Jazzy. I don't. I want. I don't know why they restricted your message. Um, but you can see in vitro fertilization. You can see a woman on the table. You can see a doctor looking in her. The doctor going in a fallopian tube. planting that inside the egg. You can see it all right there. Just in the Codex, that's something deep right there. That's something deep. That's something that I ain't even build with y'all on. One day I'm gonna build with y'all on this. Like stuff that I pull out cards for y'all and be like, whoa, that's the code. I'll be like, yeah, this is in vitro fertilization. This is a formula for in vitro fertilization, a process for in vitro fertilization. It'll just blow you. You'd be like, damn, I didn't know we had that going on with this. You have not seen me crazy yet. Nah, you crazy. I want to know how many books you got of Lazarus Lamel, Miss Lachey. You gonna say none? I bet you got your WordPress. You paid to get a WordPress, didn't you? I bet you paid to get a WordPress. How many books you got? How many 99-cent sodas you got from the store? Matter of fact, of yours truly. You stubborn. You stubborn. I'll make this video about you. You wanted some attention. I'll make this video about you real quick. You wanted some attention. Yo, look. Yeah. How many notes have you taken down? Just want to know. I just want to know. You get mean with your ass real quick. Let me give you some attention. Get real cute on you. Nah, how many notes have you taken? To be honest, you do readings as well. Yes, I do readings, but I don't. I retired from doing readings, Miss Phyllis. I'm gonna put that in the hands of my sisters. I actually wrote a book that they can do readings with. I stopped doing readings because it opens you up in so many ways that I don't want to open myself up like that no more. You said no, I have not paid. No, you're sponsoring the movement. No, I have not paid for that. Get your ass a book. I wanted to ask questions and talk about the code. You scared? No, I don't want to talk to you on a one. That's why you was. I'm gonna say this. You were stupid for taking yourself out of the group. You know why you were stupid for taking yourself out of Dracula Squad and the Purple Heart Squad because I didn't want to talk to you on the one. To be honest, that was foolish for doing that because I don't want to talk to you on the one. To be honest, I don't. I really don't. I don't feel comfortable talking with you on the one. You know, and it is what it is. I just don't feel comfortable with talking to you on the one. I would rather have people in between us just to know who's right or who's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't care anymore. You do care. You care because you left the group. And I care because you left the group. And you still here. And you still here coming to the live feed, but you left the groups. It's cool. And you left the group because I know why. Because I didn't want to talk to you. You kept on inboxing me and I decided to not. She's seeing me answering people on the inbox on a what's the name. This is for real, y'all. Let me keep it 100. She's seeing me answering people in the inbox in the group, but I'm not answering her inbox. But she's seeing me in the group answering inboxes. Yo, I don't feel comfortable talking to you. You're combative in a certain sort of way, and I'm combative too. So us type of people, we shouldn't even be talking to each other on the one. To be honest, let me keep it 100. You have a combative spirit. You ain't trying to learn shit. You really not. And if you was, you would be taking notes. I love you. I love you. You'll be taking notes. You know? Nah. You know, I told y'all to put it on mute. Look, this is dumb stuff that I tell people. No, it was your arrogance. The reason why. Don't try to lie. Don't try to lie. Man, we all get like that sometimes. Don't worry about it. I get like that too. But I'm gonna show you in the group. I'll show you in the group to keep it 1,000. Yo, Miss D, you know already know, D. You know already know. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Look at this. Um, in the group, if you silence the group, if you mute the group, it doesn't. Who cares? It goes off muting. It's muting. We proud of our 100 messages. No, I'm not assuming nothing. I can go to the last freaking message you sent me and don't let me put it out there because I will do that shit. I do shit like that on live feed. I'll go to the last message you sent me and it say, well, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what else anybody else got going on in their life. If you got something going on in your life, I don't care. But if you flirting with me too, look, let me tell y'all something too. I'm gonna keep it real with all my ladies that come in. If you flirting with me, that's cool. I open up my life. I might blow your back out, to be honest. You keep it real, 1,000 with you. That doesn't mean that we can't be friends in some sort of way. But I don't like people flirting with me if you got a situation and it's going to damage your situation. Now you want to say, Lamel, you got a situation too. Yeah, I got a situation. And guess what? I'm totally honest with mine. Like every sister that is a part of the movement that hold me down, no hanky panky, know that I'm always totally honest with mine. As we do, and you better not stop keeping it real. I'm totally honest about mine. I'll tell you quick. I tell a chick quick, oh, you want to deal with me? Well, I might got a couple other chicks that want to deal with me too. I'm sorry. Well, you deal with polygamy, Lamel? No, I don't want to say I deal with polygamy. I'm just saying it is what it is. What do you want me to say? Honey, I don't want you. No, I don't want your ass. Don't say that because I don't want your stinking ass. Don't say that because I'll say it like that. Don't say it like that because I didn't say you wanted me. All right, I didn't even insinuate it. Your name, I didn't put your name in it. I was really talking about somebody else, to be honest. But that's how you fall in line. You said no. I have too much respect for you, Ken. Fall for that. She always does this though, Miss Phyllis. She always get attention like this on my live feed, like negative attention, because she ain't learning shit. She not learning nothing. She just here want to state her opinions, and I feel that. But when are you going to come here to learn something? That's what I want to know. To be honest, even though I said I'm not teaching you anything, I'm sharing it with you. You know, but I just want to know. You know, it's not like that at all. You know it's like that. Stop playing. Cause I put my business out there for the family. Don't sit here and lie, Miss Lachey. Don't sit here and lie. Because if you sit here and lie, you'll force me to expose myself and yourself at the same damn time. And I do that for the family. For the people that know me for a long time, they know I'll do it. Don't sit here and say another word, something stupid, because I'll expose you. Okay. Okay, because I was saying I don't text you like that. All right. I get that. Now you don't text me like that. Now you don't. But, just to keep it real with you, Miss Lachey, I really wanted to be a good friend with you. Just tell you. But you don't know how to accept friendship for what it's worth. You really don't. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do. I just don't know. Sometimes you just iffy Andy. I love you and everything. But I got sisters that are real people, man. I got people that are real people that are affiliated with me, that rock out with me. Like, you ain't real. Sorry. I love you and everything. You just not real. You just not real. You got to work on it. You just really got to work on it. I'm sorry. What the hell happened? I told you I was going to give her attention. Miss Phyllis, I said I was going. I told you I was going to stop everything and give her attention. She wanted some attention. This is what she does on my live feed. She did this like 3 or 4 times. You said, if one learns, then you teach me. We teach and share. Yeah, that's where I'm about that, Miss D. This girl right here. Ooh, you say my messages is asleep so deep. This girl right here get on my nerves. To be honest, I love her and everything. She just get on my goddamn nerves. You know, she's stubborn. Lachey is stubborn. I play y'all some of her shit, man. I sat down. Look, to be honest, man, Lachey, you gotta work on it. You gotta work on it. Lamel, you are helping me with so much for real. I hope so, Miss Phyllis. I love you, man. I'll tell y'all, man. I give you everything I have, everything I have. You know, good, bad, and ugly. We not pretty. She sounds like she is. Yo, good, bad, ugly. I give it to you, man. But trust me, I'm here to hold you too. Like Lachey, she good. She got some moon. She got some moon Sagittarius and a damn sun Gemini. You know she wants to be a talker. Just to be real about it, for everybody that knows the zodiac, she got some moon freaking Sagittarius and a freaking Gemini sun sign. Tell her to get the fuck out here. I can't believe you doing it. What? I'm telling people your moon and your sun? Come on, man. Now you can imagine that. You can imagine. I love you too, but I do know boundaries and respect. Look, if a person had a moon Sagittarius, right, and a sun Gemini, you like, whoa. When are they don't want to stop talking? Or if they can't stop Moon Virgo, that's good. That's a mutable sign too. I like Virgos. They very perfectional. But that's what she got. She got that Moon, Sag, that Gemini. That's a lethal combination. God damn it. That's a lethal combination. You know damn well. Well, what is it then, Miss Lachey? What did you tell me? Don't tell me something and say something else. Oh no, it's not. Yo, look, I'm just saying, either way about it, this is my question. My question, right? With the Messiah code, right? Miss Miss Lachey, do you've been watching the videos for a month and a half, I think. About a month and a half. Let me give you a month and a half. 2 months. Give me one thing that you can say that I share with you that you learned. And I'll give you time for that. We'll talk about something else. Just one thing. I just want to say. You can say, Lamel, well shit. Cause man, I'm sorry, man. I never told you my moon. I guess your moon did. I guess your moon. I've rearranged the whole planets and guessed your freaking moon. You told me your moon. One thing is about me. Let me tell you something about Lamel. Everybody that ever knows me, they know they. One thing is, I know their zodiac sign, and I know their birthday. Anybody that knows me, they'll say, "How the fuck do you know my birthday?" I just know your birthday. Everybody, like I know if they tell me their birthday or their zodiac sign, I know it for the rest of my life. For some strange reason. For some strange reason, if somebody tells me their birthday or their zodiac sign, I know it for the rest of my life. If they my friend. So definitely I know that. Anybody will tell you that. That's close to me and say, yo, you know what? It's so I don't believe it. I can't believe this dude knows. Yeah, it'll be people from years back. We say, how you know that? If you told me that, I took it in because I'm thinking about some shit. I'm always calculating some shit. Trust me. You talk to LaMail, I'm thinking shit. I was like, I'm thinking like this. Y'all don't know conversations with me. Sometimes people wouldn't want a conversation with me, and some if you're not a down to earth person, let's stop talking about knowledge. Let's just talk about life. But if you start talking about knowledge, I'm like this. I'm like this. That's all I'm thinking in my head. Laz, you told me my move. You said it didn't know. Yeah, thank you. It be things that happen like that. It happens all the time. If I feel it, I feel it. But dude, you know more than that, Lamel. You said see straight through folks. Yeah, come on now. I know her spirit. She got something that needs to be worked on. That's why I put her in a group. To be honest, I put her in that group because I know she got a spirit that needs to be worked on. She needs people to love her. That's it. Like I love Miss Jasmine. Miss Jasmine, she runs everything. Between Miss Jasmine and we got a new forerunner. Oh, Miss Jasmine, Miss Marigo, and Miss Satoria, they run everything. As far as the love circle, they run everything. And they are the sisters. And you would say, really, Lamel, are you fucking them? No, I'm not fucking them at all. They good peoples. They good peoples, man. They trying to help people. But people like with big ass heads and don't want nobody to help them. They don't want nobody to help them in some sort of way. Like they not just here for the knowledge. Like for real, the sisters that really hold us down like that, they not just not here for the knowledge. They here to hold down the team. Real talk. So me introducing her to somebody like that, I just said, you say, okay, I want to see if you pick up my energy. Just know, I want you to know, I got you, Miss Phyllis. Yo, we got a supporting cast here. It's a supporting cast. People like I look at it like this, man. I told y'all we working on the hearts and minds. One thing that we gotta work on, is being able to live with one another. This is just live with one another. You know, if you can't live with somebody, you can't be with somebody. So you said to keep it real, I have learned some things, which is why I left have not left altogether. That's good, Miss Lachey. I'm glad you're not just bored at your house, because you could be watching Love and Hip Hop right now. It is on. It's a rerun on right now. But yeah, Miss Lachey, I love you though. I really want you to stay here. To be honest, I don't want to drive you away. I just want to drive the best out of you. Because you gotta think about it. I went on Side Netter TV, right? Knowing I was going to get people to hate me for no reason. You gotta be able to take criticism in life, period. You gotta be able to take this shit. Yo, I went on tour selling my CD. I sold thousands of CDs on my tour. Now, I didn't get a whole bunch of yeses. I got a whole bunch of yeses, but I got a whole bunch of more no's than I got yeses. Guaranteed that. I got a whole bunch of more no's than yeses. You gotta be able to take criticism. Trust me, Miss Lachey. You gotta be able to go back to the drawing board. I go back to the drawing board all the time, you know. But this shit is sound. You said I don't watch that mess. Yo, look, this is sound right here. But if it's something that I feel as though I'm not good at, I don't expound upon it. Like if you might ask me certain questions about certain things, I say I don't know. I'll point you in the direction of somebody that do know. But far as this is the Codex right here. This is what I do know in reference to what it represents and how it activates in your life and in my life. Period. That's what this is. Now I got a calendar. I'll sit back, I sit back and do shit like this all day. You know, I got homework that I do. I'm sitting in here studied up. You say, well, what do you study? I'm studying the Codex. That's what I'm studying. I study scripture so much and different things just to find out, just to bring these things together is just ridiculous. You see my calendar right here. I got it all mapped out for everything. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I would suggest you do. You know, you say real rap. This will help you. You know what I'm saying? I got a little cute book, a little thing, so I have real feel good about it when I'm writing my notes down. You say, Lamel, are you learning? Yeah, I learn from everybody. Trust me on that. And one thing is, I learn is code. This is all code. Everything is coded. Everything from the UCC. And wait till I start touching the UCC. That's why I'm trying to get y'all just like desensitized from when I start going hard on the UCC. I'm gonna go snapping hard on the UCC. It's gonna go ridiculous. But it's a process to these things. You said, because I love spirituality, I like to see if people can sense my spirit because not everyone can do that either. LOL. I love you guys. Oh Lord. Man, I got an ex. I'm like Xavier. If you want to be real, I'm like Xavier. We in Cerebro right now, to be honest. I'm like Xavier. I'm whipping everybody in superpower shape. LOL, right, Phyllis? I love D. She's a warrior. Don't let me sick D on you. She'll beat somebody up. D beats to violation. I love it. I need y'all, man. For what it's worth, man, we got to build our own culture, y'all. If we build our own culture, we'll have what we want, especially sovereignty. We just got to start from somewhere. Real talk. And I say we start from step one. Step one. For real. But we building and we got so much stuff to accomplish. He said, we will be so powerful. We gonna do a tour. This summertime, we doing a Messiah Codex tour. Real talk. I'm gonna tour every state that y'all in. Anybody here, I'm gonna go back to California again. Anywhere in between, I'll hit it. Real talk. I'll hit it, y'all. You know, but yeah, there's some stuff I want to share with y'all. I love Miss Lachey. Her ass is crazy. Trust me, she crazy. I love Lachey though. No, it's a couple other crazy people in here, like my stalker, like my 2 year stalker. I was wondering why this nigga was watching me for 2 years. He get on side netter going to talk shit about me. Straight sucker. Straight sucker. Watching the live feed for 2 years though. Don't got nothing to say on the live feed, man. Get on side netter TV. You want to be whatever. Look, yeah, that's what this is. Everybody got powers. You said, I'm crazy, but I just met you. We all got a little crazy. We all got a little crazy in us. I'm cool. You said, well, I feel like a phoenix, like the phoenix. Well, rise, girl. Rise from the freaking ashes. What do you want me to tell you then, Phoenix? Your ass sitting there. Rise from the ashes then, girl. I mean that. For whatever it's worth. Complete whatever you got going on in your life. Real talk. Complete whatever you got going on in your life. You said, I feel like Wonder Woman. Ooh, she wasn't even part of the X-Men, but honey, you can be my Wonder Woman. Chastity belt on and everything. I'm joking with you, Miss Phyllis. But yeah, I like that. I like that. He said, I'm from New York, but in North Carolina. So let me know. Man, I'm going to North Carolina. That's a lot of people in North Carolina I gotta go see. We'll talk. Hey, you silly. Nah, I'm like this. I'm real. I do the knowledge thing, but I just be real, too. I'm gonna get off the live feed though, y'all. I love y'all. Kind of sniffling, but you already know what it's hitting for. 747, 24/7, 361 degrees. I'm gonna feel better tomorrow. I know my body's fighting whatever it is that's trying to get me. My body's fighting. Going to New York and doing all that other stuff. But I love y'all. I feel a big sneeze coming along and I don't want to just blow it on y'all real quick. But 747, 24/7, 361 degrees. I love y'all. Shout out to my 1221s. I love you. You love me. Me is we. Ooh, come back for tomorrow. I'll be here early. I love y'all, man. I got something for y'all. I'm gonna start the sign language tomorrow. I'm gonna do the sign language lessons for the Messiah Code tomorrow. The sign language lessons. All right. I love y'all though, man. Please come back. All right. Peace. You already know. Ta-do. Shout out to everybody.